Hello everyone, welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. Today I want to make a video where I want to talk to first-time collectors. If you're getting into collecting and you just don't know where to start or what to look for and how you should go about collecting, this is just like a beginners for beginners. So for all you seasoned vets that's been collecting forever like me, this video really isn't for you unless you just want a refresher. I'm pretty sure you guys know all this stuff, so this is for the beginners. But before I begin, I just want to, I'm about to eat this food right here, and I just wanted to show you one of my favorite spots in DC. So if you ever are in DC, Washington DC, you should definitely come to this spot. It's called District Tacos. See? Now, they have burritos, tacos, and other stuff, but on the weekends they actually have fish tacos, which I love. So these are the tacos right here. See, and this is all the stuff that you could. They have like a little thing where you can just go get stuff that you need for your taco to add on to it. So I had to get the peppers. Had to get some lime. Of course, some more cilantro. Pico. And they have like all types of different sauces, so I always get the hottest of the hot because I need hot. So, but they have mediums, they have all that, so it's like so many different sauces. They got the green one too. So let me open one up so y'all can see these bad boys. So this is fish taco with has slaw. Fish taco with slaw. Let me. You guys see it? So we got fish, got slaw, and then this is a chipotle mayo sauce on it. That's amazing. So you guys ever get a chance, come out here. District Taco is only in DC. They have, I think, about 15 locations right now, but they've only been established for a couple of years, so they're kind of growing kind of quick. There's a couple of other spots in DC that's a DC thing too that I'll probably show in future videos. So let me get my eat on. I'm about to add all this stuff to this taco, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna be talking to all you new collectors about what to look for and how you should go about collecting. So I'll be back. So I wanted to show you what my taco looked like after I put everything on it. So look at it. It looks so good. So I'm about to chow in. Too good, you guys. You definitely gotta come visit this place if you like tacos or burritos. So be right back. I do want to say something else. I do want you to know that nobody paid me to do this. Nobody paid me to talk about District Taco. It's just one of my favorite places to come to. And I just wanted to talk about it just in case any of y'all can look at my channel, come to DC, you'll know a good spot to eat some good tacos. So I didn't get paid for this, okay? And even if I did, it shouldn't be a problem. Like, I understand why some YouTubers have a problem with someone getting paid for anything. Like, there's some serious YouTubers out here that get really upset. And I don't understand that at all. I'm just like, okay, are you upset because you're not getting paid? Are you upset because you didn't take the time to do what you had to do so you can get paid, get sponsored, or whatever it is? I mean, what's the real issue with someone getting paid? Are you just a hater? There should never be a problem with another YouTuber making money unless it's affecting you in a certain type of way. And I don't see how it could affect you in any type of way. So, but just to let you guys know, for real, nobody paid me to do this. I just want to show y'all some good food in the district in DC. Man, I love that cream soda. But anyways, yeah, so let me get back to eating and then we're gonna start this video about comics. So I just finished. Now I'm just waiting to use the bathroom so I can wash these hands because they are sticky and they smell like fish. So, whew, it was so awesome, you guys. All right, you guys. So let's start this video off with number one. If you're a collector, or you're a new collector, you gotta ask yourself, why are you collecting? Number one. Are you collecting because you want to enjoy the stories and want to read the books and just enjoy the hobby? Or are you in it because you thinking about the value, like you can make money off of comics? So you have to say, okay, well, or either you're both. You could be both. You could enjoy the books, want to see the, want to enjoy them, but at the same time want to make money off the books. So the first thing is, whoa, I'm about to get run over. Woo! Nah, I'm just playing. He wasn't close to me. But anyways, so you could be any of those things. But the main thing is that when it comes to this comic book collecting, you can enjoy it in 3 different ways, of course. And I would say the best way to really enjoy this hobby is to read the books. You could just be in it for the money, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get in it just for the money and you don't read the books, you're doing yourself a disservice, because you're missing out on an awesome hobby. It's amazing, this hobby. I have to say, damn it. Whew. For some reason my trunk just opened. But anyways, let me stop getting distracted. But anyways, like I said, if you're coming into this just for the money, you should definitely read the books. You'll see why a lot of people love this hobby, why a lot of people are addicted to this hobby. Not only is it great artwork, but the stories just amazing. Like, some of the best stories ever have been written in comic books. So, and we got some evil geniuses out there as far as writers. For them to think of some of the stories that's been created is just evil genius. So you definitely will be missing out on that. But as far as the collecting part, the number one thing you want to do is buy whatever it is you like. Number one. Don't buy stuff that you're not even interested in. Buy stuff that you like, stuff that's interesting, that catches your eye, or something that, you're just like, man, that looks amazing. Let me check that out. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. Number two, when it comes to collecting comics, is condition is everything. Condition is everything. Like, I'll give you an example. New Mutants 98 is the first appearance of Deadpool. Now, that book, if you had a near mint copy, and then you had a copy that had a lot of spine wear, ticks, it had a bend, the back was filthy. A book like that, you might get, put it like this, a book like that, you might be able to sell it for like $20, $30 maybe. I don't know if but a near mint copy raw, you're gonna get at least 400, at least, around that figure. So you see the difference about condition. You be talking hundreds instead of less than 100. You know what I'm saying? So Condition is everything. When you get into this comic book collecting and you go buy books, you have to look at condition. Condition is number one. Condition tops everything, like, period, when it comes to value of books. And then, of course, after that, then you have first appearances. First appearances trump everything as far as death, cameo, first meetup, origin, any of that stuff. First appearance tops all of that. So first appearance of a character is the thing you should be looking for when it comes to valuable books. It even tops rare books, to be honest with you. First appearances top rare books most of the time. So every now and then you got a rare book that will top a first appearance because it's just that rare. Like, we're talking about rare on another level, you know. And then after first appearances, you want to look for rare books. Rare books and scarce books. Those are the books you want to look for. The reason why you want to look for those type of books is because they're rare and scarce. It's plain and simple. Not too many copies around, so it's not available. And since they're rare and scarce, the conditions of them will range in different conditions, but most likely a lot of the rare books are in the golden age. So we have golden age, you have started when basically golden age of comics is in the early 40s and 50s. After that you had the silver age, which is still, you know, during the time that comics were not being taken care of and stored properly. So a lot of silver age books also is hard to get in high grades. So silver age, golden age definitely are scarce and rare in high grades. So if you find some golden age books and they're in awesome condition, you have scored. Now, I'm not going to say all golden age books are worth money. I'm not going to say that, because there are some that's not. But 9 times out of 10 they are, because of them just being scarce in high grade. So definitely be looking for those. Now, I could say the same thing. Bronze Age, you have more. Now, when it comes to Bronze Age books, you do have more that are in high grade than silver and golden. So you can find high grade Bronze Age more often. So anything past the Bronze Age is when, you know, it gets a little bit easier to find higher grades. But Golden Age and Silver Age, very difficult, and that's why they collect so much money. People want them, and they'll pay that top dollar for high grade. So so condition, once again, the condition, you know. So all right, another thing is, after that, you could say variants. I would say variants. Look for variants. The variants you want to look for is variants that started in the Bronze Age, like the 30 cents variants, 35 cents variants. Then you got Whitman variants. You got excuse me, I'm sorry. Then you got just let me see, what other kind of variants you should be looking for. And then when you get, once you get to the modern age, you got the DC Universe variants, you got JCPenney variants. Am I forgetting any other variants? And then of course in modern age you want certain variants that are like retail, one store per one copy per store, or 1 in 200, 1 in 500, or limited to they only made 1,000 copies of this certain book. But I would say even with that, certain books, even though they might only made 1,000 copies of it, unless the book looks amazing, sometimes those don't go for nothing. Especially if it's a character that a lot of people just not interested in. Because I've actually seen that happen, where a couple of books that they were like 1 in 1,000, I mean, like, they only made 1,000 of them, and they still go for like $5 or less. So all depends, but you got kind of like gotta, once you've been doing this for a while, you kind of start learning what to look for. Another thing is origin issues. After that, I would say look for origin issues. Origin issues, certain ones definitely command money. Especially the golden age and the silver age origin issues of certain characters will get you nice money. So definitely origin issues. Now, as far as death issues, nobody stays dead, so death issues aren't even nothing to really be looking for real. Like, they don't go for money for real. They might go for money at that time when that character dies because of the hype, but then after the hype dies down, the character comes back and that issue done fell like a brick. And so definitely not issues you should be looking for is death. I will say it is one death issue that to this day still holds a lot of value, and that's because this character has managed to stay dead. They brought him back to life, but made him dead again, like instant. Like, he basically was brought back to life for a little short amount of time, just for a reason, and then he dead again. So, and that's Captain Marvel, the death of Captain Marvel, the first original Captain Marvel. So the issue where he dies, that issue still commands a lot of money, especially in high grade. But he's stayed dead for a long time, and I don't know why Marvel doesn't do that more often, or DC, because now whenever they do it, the character comes back in like a year or less, and sometimes maybe the longest, maybe a couple of years, but they come back, and it makes it where now we're not excited. Like, someone dying just is like, oh, okay, he died. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a, oh man, they killed him, you know, he's dead, you know, like, it's no shock value to it anymore, because we already know they coming back. They've done it every time. It's amazing how many times Professor X has gotten killed. It's amazing how many times Dr. Doom has died. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing to me just how many times Spider-Man has died. Like, they're not gonna keep Spider-Man dead. It's just realistic. You know, they just do things for no reason, which don't even make sense when it comes to the death issues. If you're gonna kill someone, make it permanent. I mean, just create a whole new character. Let that character stay dead, or at least for a long time, like Captain Marvel, so at least that issue of him dying can hold some value or mean something. But for some reason they don't do that, so I definitely don't suggest death issues to be looking for that. And then, of course, I have to say that you have to do your research. I notice a lot of collectors don't like doing their research. They like to go off of just he say, she say, instead of actually doing some research and actually finding out the facts about things. I had a prime example of that just recently when the first appearance of Null was revealed to be in Mighty Thor, Thor God of Thunder #6. And, you know, everyone, of course, was like, oh no, that's a cameo. The first full appearance is in Venom #3. And I kept trying to explain to people, I'm like, look, you can have your opinion. It's an opinion. But when it comes down to it, is your opinion a fact? Have you done the research? Are you just saying stuff without going to see for real if your statement is true? Or you just hoping your statement is true? And that's the problem. Like, a lot of people rather make statements than go do their own research. And I even said in my comment section of the video, I actually opened up the book, Thor, the Mighty Thor God of Thunder #6, to show every page and to show where Null was at. So we have Null on a whole page. Like, he took up a whole page. Him and another god, they're on the whole page. Then on the very next page over, he's at the top panel, he's at the bottom panel. Then I flip the book again, then he's at another panel right there. And then there was a commercial on this, ad on this side, so then I flipped it again. And then Noel is right there on the top panel. So he's on 4 pages complete. He's on 3 pages on different panels. And then he has a whole page by himself. I mean, not by himself, but the whole page takes up him and another god. Like, so if people really do their research or just use common sense, you would know that it's no way that could be a cameo, because of the fact most cameos usually happen where you might, like, I give prime example, first appearance of Taskmaster. He has he's on the I forgot what issue it is, but on the issue, his cameo appearance, he's on the last page, but he takes up the whole last page, his whole body, but he's only on that last page. That's it. So then that's the end of the book. He's on no more panels, no more page. That's why that's called a cameo. On the very next book is his full appearance, because he's on the cover and he's in the whole book. You understand? So, and then I'll give you another example. Crossbones. His cameo appearance was in the Captain America book. I forgot what issue it is. I think it's 349 or 350. I don't remember. It's been a while. But his cameo appearance is basically on one page. The panel's about this big, and you see it's him, but you only see a shadow of him. Like, you see his shape. That's it. That's why that's called a cameo. You know, so I'll even go, let's see, Hulk 180. First cameo appearance of Wolverine. He's on the last page, full body, like in attack mode. You know, so cameo. Those are cameos. You cannot, even if let's say he was he didn't have a full page, but he had a couple of panels, smaller panels. He's on the smaller panels, but he doesn't have a full page. Just a couple of small panels. That's a cameo, because of the fact he didn't have a full page with the small panels. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so if he only got like 2 small panels or 3 small panels, and they're small, and then you see the character is not even by himself. Like let's say you know, so you can't call that a first appearance. It's a cameo. So with Noel, he has a full page with his body. Even though he's not moving and he looks like he's dead, it's just the fact they showed his whole body on one page, and then they show him on 3 more pages on different panels. So that's why that's a first appearance. And another thing people don't realize is not every character is gonna have a cameo and a first appearance. Not every character does that. Some characters only have a first appearance. They never make a cameo in any other book. It's a first appearance. But it just so happens with Noel, he has a first appearance, but he's unnamed. Nobody knows who this person is in the book. He's not named. We think he's dead, but he's not, because he's not moving. But it's a first appearance, because it's just a first appearance unnamed. And then in Venom 3, he actually moves, talks, and they show his face and everything. So that's the full first appearance. So it's like people just feel like you in order to have a full first appearance, you have to have a cameo. No, before that, if they show up before that, it's the cameo. No, it's a first full appearance, unnamed, and then a first full appearance. That's it. You know, so just do your research. Like, I don't understand. Like, I kept telling people, look up Marvel database. In the database, it doesn't say cameo. And with any other character they have that has a cameo, it would say in the Marvel database, just like with Taskmaster. If you look up Taskmaster's first appearance right now, it would say cameo appearance, first appearance. You know, and same thing with Wolverine. If you was to look up Wolverine's first appearance, you're gonna have cameo 180, first full appearance 181. So I mean, it's just I don't understand why people won't do their research. They rather argue me down about a fact that I know is a fact because I did my research. I looked it up. I'm not gonna make something up because I want it to be what it is. Now, yes, I picked up 7 copies of that book like a day before I found out that was the first appearance of No. And I just got lucky. I didn't know. The reason why I even picked up that book is because that was a story arc of Gore the God Butcher that I loved. And if you saw a couple of my videos before that, I had talked about how I'm gonna be looking for that storyline because I want it. And that's why I grabbed like almost the whole storyline. I wasn't able to get issues 1, 2. I wasn't able to get 2, 3, and 4, and 5. I wound up getting 6 and up. So, but I'm still looking for those too. But the thing about it is I have Venom number 3 also. So it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm upset because I bought these Venoms number 3 and it's not even the first, it's not a first appearance by itself. You know, like this other Thor book is worth money, so it devalues my Venom, you know. So, you know, people just be tripping. Like, at the end of the day, your Venom number 3 is still worth money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's his first full appearance. And Thor, the God of Thunder number 6 is his first appearance unnamed. So yeah, as a comic book collector starting out, do your research. Don't make comments or assume stuff without doing your research. Do your research so that way whenever someone, if you do make a statement, someone try to challenge your statement, you have facts backing you, not opinion. Because opinion, I mean, everyone got one, so everyone's opinion ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go by facts. So go look up your facts, do your research, and everything be alright. You know, at least you know you're right if you got the facts behind you. So so I definitely want y'all to do that. Like, really look up, research whatever it is you're about to buy. Make sure that when you're buying these books that you don't go over your budget. Set a budget, because I'm gonna tell you right now, as a collector, you want to buy everything. You want everything. Like, literally, like when you go to a comic book store and you see wall books and you go through the back bins and you're just like, man, you want to really buy everything, but you can't make yourself broke trying to, you know, buy everything, because you will go broke trying to buy everything and trying to just get everything all at once. So I'm gonna tell you, patience is key as a comic book collector. Whatever book that you got your eye on, best believe, if you're patient and you keep hunting, which is a term that we use, hunting means that you're going out to look for books. You're basically, you know, going out to comic book stores, flea markets, thrift stores. You're looking on Amazon Marketplace. You're looking on Amazon, eBay. You're looking on Craigslist. You know, so many ways to try to go hunting for comics. But when you go hunting, you definitely will find stuff eventually if you're patient. You know, you'll be surprised. You know, there's so many people that I look at their videos and they're finding stuff for super cheap that, you know, the normal person be like, man, I wish I would have found that for $1. And I'm just looking like, yeah, he found it for $1, but nothing's to stop you from finding it for $1 too if you keep hunting. Because best believe every book is gonna come across you eventually, especially when it comes to Bronze Age and up, modern. You know, now silver and golden, that's a different story. You might run into a copy that you want, but it might not be in the condition you want because they're just harder to get. But definitely if you're patient, you're gonna get what you want. Just be patient, man. I've been so patient, especially lately, that I've just been getting books that I never thought I was gonna get, because, you know, they were kind of pricey, and I wound up getting them for cheap because I was just being patient. I just kept looking. You know, you gotta hunt, you gotta be patient. You know, like I definitely am gonna say that patience pays off. It pays off. And not only that, you'll wind up saving so much money by being patient and wind up getting the book for a lower price than what it's going for everywhere else. So damn, it's hot out here. Whew. I expect this video to be this long, but so yeah, that's basically all I want to say to you new beginners. Also, since condition is key, make sure you buy Silver Age and Silver Age bag and backboards, not Modern Age, because Modern Age doesn't give the comic any room. Like, it snugs it so snug that if you was to drop it, the corner of it will get messed up, because it's like nothing. Like, just trust me on this. A Silver Age bag and board will give you so much protection, because if you drop it, a lot of times the corner will get messed up, but your book won't, because your book is not in that corner. It's still up above, like it has room that it then it's not on, you know, the book ain't exactly on the corner of the backboard. So definitely I suggest Silver Age bag and boards. And when you buy Silver Age books, I suggest you put them in Golden Age bag and boards. So same thing. And so yeah, and definitely put them in short boxes and long boxes, which you could buy at any comic book store. That's very important to do, because if you lay comics on top of each other, that's not good. So you could do it for a little while, but I suggest you definitely eventually get the boxes so you could have them sitting sideways. So condition, number one thing. Condition. And man, I'm so full off them tacos. They were awesome. So District Tacos, you guys, make sure you come to DC, you come to District Taco, okay? And I enjoyed making this video. If you guys got any questions for me, hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I think I touched everything. I might have forgot a couple of things, I don't know. But definitely I would suggest to read your books, because you'll enjoy them. Money isn't everything when it comes to this hobby. I'd rather read my books, enjoy them, admire them, and just think about the value later. Like, it's not that important to me. It comes second to me, you know, because, you know, I love comics, so I love reading them, I love enjoying them. You know, money's not an issue with me, because if it was, I would have been sold my collections, because I got so much comics right now, it's crazy. But I just don't want to sell them. I love them. I want to keep them. So so yeah, everyone have a great weekend. And like I said, if you have anything you want to comment about down at the bottom, let me know. Oh, this is the one thing I forgot. I also just want to say, you know, if you're a flipper of comics, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't bother me if you're just in it for the money and you just want to flip. Like, do your thing. Like, one thing I hate is a person that hates for someone to flip and make their money. Like, let them make their money. Like, why does it even matter? I mean, if you're a collector and you do what you do, let them do what they do. Like, a flipper does not affect how I go about going hunting for my comics. Like, as you can see, if you've been looking at all my videos, I still get my books for cheap because I go hunting. And if someone's flipping books and making money off of it, it has not affected me in any type of way. No type of way. It hasn't stopped me from getting any type of books that I want, any type of books that I've been looking for. The only thing it does is it helps the market. It helps certain books go up in value. So let the flipper flip the book. Let him do what he do. You know, if you're one of those people that just can't wait and be patient and try to look for your books and let it fall on your lap eventually, and you just gotta have it right then and there, and you gotta pay that price, don't be mad at the flipper. You gotta be upset with yourself for not being patient and not just saying to yourself, look, I want that book, but I need to be patient. I know I could get it. I just gotta keep looking, and I will get it eventually. So don't be mad at the flipper. Be patient, and you'll be happy, and you'll realize that that flipper ain't doing nothing to you. If anything, he's helping the market go along. Because one thing about it is, I like flippers only because since I love comics so much and I got so many comics, by them helping the value of books go up, it's helping the value of my collection go up. And why would I not want that? Why would I not want my collection to go up in value? So if one day I ever decide to sell them, or if something happens and I need to sell them, I'm gonna get max money, you know? So why should I hate on that? So flippers, keep doing your thing. And just to let you know, I'm not a flipper. So don't anybody ever call me a flipper, because one dude had the nerve to say I was a flipper. And I'm just like, dude, what are you talking about? Because the book he was talking about is the Thor God of Thunder #6, and I still got all 7 copies. So how am I flipping? In fact, you know what? In my next video, I'm gonna show all 7 of them, just to show them. Just to show you that I still got them. And right now they're selling for a lot of money. And I haven't sold not one of them. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I put one of them on my Amazon, but I put it at a price that I knew nobody was gonna buy it. So I kind of like, you know, sabotaged it, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't sell. So, because I really don't want to sell it. So I was just like, I'm put a price that I know it's not gonna sell. It's gonna stay there. So yeah, and like I said, I still have all my copies. So please don't anyone ever call me a flipper, because I'm not, and I don't have none against flippers, but at the end of the day, I'm not one. So don't call me one, because I'm not. So I am a true collector that loves comics and ain't in it just for money. But money is a bonus, and I love the fact that my comics are worth money. So because I love my hobby. My hobby is an expensive hobby, and I love the fact that I know in the long run my hobby is gonna pay me back more than what I paid for it. So everyone, enjoy yourself for the rest of, I know I've been blabbing, oh my god, but leave some comments down at the bottom. Let me know what you think. I don't care if it's negative, just leave your comment and, you know, we could discuss it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your opinion is, I'll discuss it with you in a very respectful way. One thing I don't do is when I comment back, I don't disrespect. I always respond in a respectful way, and I expect whoever comments to comment in a respectful way, because we're adults and we could talk like adults, and respect is something that I demand, because I give respect, so I demand respect back. So just leave some comments at the bottom. Let me know what you're thinking about this video, and what I might have missed, what you might have liked about this video, or what you didn't like about this video. And woo, oh man, it's hot as hell out here. See me sweating? But anyways, hit the Galactus head right here to subscribe to my channel. And then this video right here should be my last haul video. No, in fact, this video right here is my contest entry to Comics with Brewler contest. So check that out, because his channel is amazing. And then this video right here is my last haul video. So check those out, and peace.